How's it going, guys? It's me, Dumbo, the Don't Talk NHL, and we're here to talk about some important and awesome news, guys. We got some little bit, let's call it fate news, if you get my drift. And looks like here I am here with an article from Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll News is where I get most of my stuff. I know you guys can't see it because it's really small, but you know, I'll tell you the details. So we have this article here telling the announcement of Ufotable that they are now in progress of Fate Stay Night, the Heaven's Feel arc. Now, I heard this, I know about this arc from my friend he knows a lot about the Fate series and all that stuff, and he's like telling me like, oh, you excited for the Fate, this thing, right? I was like, oh yeah, that one. And like, you know, Unlimited Blade Works was awesome, and that's a good anime series, you guys haven't watched that. And now we have this announcement of the Heaven's Feel arc, and from the details of this article that I'm looking at, it says that the Heaven's Feel arc will be adapted, featuring Sakuya Muto's Root. Now, this interests me because, you know, I haven't played the visual novels for Fate. My friend probably has. And, you know, I'm assuming this is all from, like, non-expertise knowledge of the Fate series. And spoilers from the Unlimited Blade Works anime. So I'm assuming that if Unlimited Blade Works is Rin's Root or something like that, right? Then the Heaven's Feel Root features Sakuya. And that's pretty interesting now because, I mean, Rin and Shiro, they were like a good pair in Unlimited Blade Works, but now in here we're getting Sakuya, which is interesting because I know Sakuya was involved in the Unlimited Blade Works and the original anime as well. And in here, it's like she is the focus, so that must mean there's like something we're missing here, or that's something that brings her as like a potential, like, you know, part of the story and huge plot point for Heaven's Feel. And it's pretty interesting, and we have a lot of visuals and trailers to go look at. But otherwise, let's see. So, Sakuya Muto is the heroine, and it says that this project of the Heaven's Feel is being planned as a trilogy of anime movies, quote unquote, from this. So, a trilogy of anime movies. So, for one, it's anime, it's a movie, so it's not an anime series, which is pretty interesting. And for me, I've been recently watching a lot of anime movies, so I just love movies now, and just like, you know, anime movies, like, they're like so much more thing because they're not like an anime series. We have to do it weekly by weekly, so it's a movie, so it's gonna look freaking awesome as hell. And it's a trilogy, meaning it gotta take place in 3 parts. We got part 1, 2, and 3 just for this Heaven's Feel route. So now this also interests me as well because Unlimited Blade Works, I mean, there could be like a lot of stuff from like the visual novel that we didn't see in the anime, but you know, the anime took like what, 24 episodes with the anime, so like, okay, maybe that's how it was. But this takes like 3 movies, so let's assume that like every movie for the Heaven's Feel is like an hour-ish, an hour 30 long, maybe an hour 10, I don't know, an hour long. So there's 3 movies, so that's like 3 hours worth of thing. Imagine if we put this into an anime series, assuming that there's 3 hours worth of stuff that we had to put in a series. I would assume that if this was an anime, it'd be like 48 episodes, maybe, who knows. But it's interesting, so, you know, I mean, as much as we have to wait for like part 1 and 2 or just the next part, it's gonna be really thing, but yeah, I mean, it's a movie, it comes to 3 movies, so that's pretty interesting. So, and launching in 2017, so it's 2016 right now, so we got next year we'll be launching the movies, but I don't know about us in Americas to get these movies. I don't know how we're gonna view them, but yeah, that's basically it. So now we have this whole announcement, and then we have some visuals and just a trailer to go look at. So let me go take a look at that. Okay, so let me just sort of skip through that here. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that visual, hopefully not, but you guys can check out the link or the article itself in the description, so you know, you can follow along as I go. So, according to this visual we have here, this teaser of the Heaven's Feel poster, it seems so we got, I don't have a thing to point at, but here, it looks like on the top corner here is Ilya, and then over down here is Dark Saber, or like Saber in like dark armor, which I have no clue how the hell that works. And then here we have Rin, I think that's Rin, you can see her, Rin over here, and then you have Shiro standing beside or behind Sakuya, and we have, is that Caster? I don't remember what her name is. I'm pretty sure that's Caster next to Sakuya. So, okay, I have no clue how this works because, okay, let me think. Well, like, spoilers from the Limited Blade Works, as I said, Ilya and UBW freaking got destroyed by, what was his name? Was it Gilgamesh? I forget. But yeah, so I mean, it looks like Ilya's a huge part of the point. Saber in like dark armor is like, what? I don't know what this is. I'm so lost right now. And then we got Sakuya over there next to Caster. Now, in UBW, Caster was Shinji's, thing, right? Or their familiar, or whatever you call it. I forget the terminology. But here, it's like Sakuya is next to Caster. And why show Caster? Like, why is Caster here? I mean, like, unless, because Shinji was Sakuya's sibling in UBW, but unless there's a connection here, and we have Shiro there because Shiro's the main protagonist, and he looks like he's like holding his hand out, right, like this. It's either like he's dashing towards Rin, who's like all the way over there, somewhere right here, or he's like protecting Sakuya. I don't know. It's interesting. And then Rin is just over there, like holding her little thing over there. But it's interesting because Rin is not the main focus, or the heroine, or the main root of this story anymore. It's Sakuya. So this is an interesting visual. You guys can check out the article below, or not the article below. The article is in the description below. So after this, we got another visual here where it's just like, oh, the Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel. And in here we feature Sakuya looking pretty kawaii in her white dress thing, inside like a building with some destroyed flower, or just not just a destroyed building with lots of flowers and life inside. So I don't know what this. Well, I mean, basically saying, yeah, like Sakuya is the main focus, or the main root focus of the Heaven's Feel. So she would be in the teaser or the anime visual per se. But I mean, like, that looks pretty awesome. I mean, like, it looks terrible on my TV, and I apologize for that. But you guys look at the article itself and the picture. That looks pretty awesome. And like right there, she's like holding flowers of her own. I don't know what this signifies. I have no clue what the Heaven's Feel arc is, but I'm excited for this. And like, if this is what it looks like in the movie, then this looks pretty legit. So, that's about it. Just standing there. And now we have a teaser for the Heaven's Feel. So, I mean, if worst comes to worst, then they'll let me show it. But, you guys can check it out yourself on the article too. But I'm going to watch it first time right here. I gotta give it to that trailer. That was like a sick beat going on. But okay, so it's not that I could see anything to note, but like, the sick beat, it was featuring the visual that we saw earlier with Sakuya in this building with the flowers and her in her white kawaii dress. And then the text, I can't officially read the text, but I mean, maybe someone can tell me what they said, but I'm assuming it's just the announcement of the movie, and it features Sakuya as the main character, or main role heroine, and it comes out 2017, UFO table, and yeah, so that's about it. So this is interesting. I'm really excited for this. And like Fate Stay Night, or Fate the whole series in general, like I love Fate. Like UBW was amazing. I watched the old Fate Stay Night, like 2006 I think it was, I forget. I mean, there's also Fate Zero, Fate, Khalid, Linear, Prince of Ilya, if you like those ones. And I mean, this is gonna be interesting. It's not an anime, it's a movie, and I love just how movies have like no restrictions, because it's just like you don't have to do it weekly and stuff like that. And 3 movies? Oh man, I hope these 3 movies all come out at one time in 2017, because if we have to wait like a year or a month like for part 1, 2, 3, then I mean they gotta go ham on these movies. Like, I don't know how long this movie is gonna be, or for how long each part of the movie is going to be. So it's pretty interesting. So tell me what you guys think about the announcement of this movie. I mean, if you guys know a lot more about Fate Stay Night and the Heaven's Feel and the Roots and the Unlimited Blade Works and whatnot, then like, what are your thoughts on the Heaven's Feel? Like, you know, it's gotta involve Sakuya. Sakuya is somehow going to be involved in like to a much bigger story and like involvement in the Heaven's Feel route because it focuses on her. And I'm really interested to see how that works, because in UBW is Rin, and you know, that whole teaser with like dark armored Saber and then Ilya, and then you had Caster next to Sakuya. I'm like, what is this? Yeah, guys, like, I don't know anything about this, and I'd probably just watch it or Google it, but I mean, I want you guys to tell me what do you guys think of this movie? If you guys check out the article yourself, then, you know, give me your thoughts on what it is about this movie. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, because this trailer is freaking, that sick beat is in my head. Like, I swear, I want to get this trailer just for that beat, because I was like, I'm just kidding. So subscribe, guys, because if you have any more news or like announcements for the Fate series, I might watch the Fate movie, the Heaven's Feel movie, and then talk about it when it comes out next year. Oh boy, if that happens. And follow me on Twitter at TheDomeTaku, because apparently there was a UFO table Twitter here who posted those pictures and whatnot. I gotta follow the heck out of them because those guys are awesome. And you can follow me too, because I'm TheDomeTaku. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video on the TheDomeTaku anime channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Matane.